Al, I'm really sorry to ask, but I need you guys to settle the bar tab. It's come through as £8,000.
Don't worry, I've sorted it, Robin.
Tap, Ray.
Oh, no, I'm not tapping.
No, Ray, tap.
Paddy, please.
You're going to have to tap.
I went for a divorce, Paddy. I ain't got no more money left.
Tap.
I tapped it.
Thanks for sorting it, Al.
You're welcome.
Oh, God, Jesus.
I love me food, Al. I'm just a fat bastard.
I thought you saw you, Al.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Well, teabagging, know what I mean? Yeah, I met Big Virg the other week. He said about having Haaland in his back pocket.
Whoa.
People are mushrooms, people are lizards.
What is Gareth Southgate?
Sausage.
I'm sure you've seen the Ronaldo interview.
He's a proper I am going to bring the UFC to Anfield. I am that star.
What about the YouTube boxers?
If any of them want to pay me to beat them up,
Do you think there's enough help now?
I just went into a deep, dark depression. I thought about taking my own life, I'll be honest, yeah. You need to talk about it. I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than have to carry his coffin next week.
Welcome to the pub. Paddy the Baddy's here. How are you, Paddy?
I'm great, lad. Thank you for having me, fellas.
Oh, you're welcome. And you're in training, of course.
Yeah, I've got to have a diet iron brew, no sugar. Got to watch every little bit of calories what I put in me, so I can't enjoy a pint with just today.
Paddy, I've got to ask you, it's Paddy the Baddy. Why not Paddy the Goody?
Just hasn't got the ring to it, has it? I get called that a lot, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
People say, oh, Paddy the Baddy should be Paddy the Goody, but Paddy the Baddy just happened. It wasn't like nothing we thought of. Just years ago when I had my third amateur fight, I was only 16. We were sitting in the back, the announcer come out and said, what's your nickname? I went, I haven't got one. And then as he walked away, my coach just went, Paddy the Baddy, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And from
Can't
then on,
be a
it's
cage
stuck.
fighter as Paddy the Goody, can he? For God's sake.
Why not? Anyway, you're a proud Scouser.
Yeah.
Liverpudlian, who's your favourite of all time?
Gotta say Steven Gerrard, best player I've ever seen wear the shirt. And then obviously
Great
Carragher
guy,
as well.
great lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carragher was a great servant to the club, so he's also up there.
And Michael Owen as well. Michael, no?
He's a lizard.
Oh, because he went to United. Oh, come
Don't
on.
never talk about Michael Owen to a Liverpool
Oh,
fan.
sure.
lad.
What about Wayne Rooney? What about Rooney?
Actually, I don't mind Rooney, I don't know what I mean, but we've met Rooney, that's why I don't mind him. I used to have a very different opinion of Rooney when he played for Manchester United, but I think that clouded my judgment of how good a player he actually was. Until he retired, I didn't appreciate how good of a player Rooney was, because I used to say he was overrated. But
Paddy, were you always a Red? Is the whole family Reds?
Yeah, whole
or?
family's Reds.
Are they?
Whole family, yeah. Come on, do you think I'd be very bitter and depressed if I ever supported Everton?
Well, there is some families are split, isn't there?
Yeah, there is some families where they're split. Like two of my best mates are twins, Sam and Jack, and his family are Blues, but when we was like 7, 8 years old, I got Jack to turn into a Liverpool fan. So one's a Liverpool fan and one's an Everton fan.
So
Twins.
in the current squad, Paddy? Any mates in the current squad at the moment? or-
Well, yeah, I met Big Virg the other week.
How did you?
Yeah,
Wow.
and he speaks like a Scouser now, it's great, you know what I mean?
A bit like Mulby back in the day.
yeah,
he's a
Yeah,
classic.
Mulby.
It was after we played Manchester City, and he said about having Haaland in his back pocket. So I was just like, yes.
Oh,
and
he is
then
something.
I love Andy Robbo as well.
Yeah,
and,
he's a good guy.
Young Calvin Ramsey as well, who's coming through. He's going to be a quality.
Now, looking at the Premier League, any current players do you think can hold their own in the octagon?
I don't know. That's a good question, to be honest. I've never actually been asked that question. I'd probably say the same too, straight away, Virgin Robbo.
Yeah.
The question I generally get asked is, who would I like to fight? if I
Yeah,
had
who
the
would that be?
opportunity?
Who would that be? Toe to toe, come on. It's got to be an Everton player, isn't it?
No, it was last season. When he first got signed, it was Bruno Fernandes because of how overrated he was. But now it's Bernardo Silva, lad. I don't know anyone who likes Bernardo Silva, lad. He's an unbelievable footballer. He's a proper baller, but he's a horrible wrong'un. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, like that time when they gave us a guard of honour and he just stood there like that.
Yeah.
Come on, lad.
Did you play as a kid?
Yeah.
Any good?
I was good up until about the age 8, 9, and then I stayed that level till I was 17, 18. So everyone else just passed me by, and I was just still shit.
But you wanted to be a footballer?
Who didn't want to be a footballer? You know what I mean? In Liverpool, like, you want to be a footballer first and foremost.
Paddy, was you a striker?
Yeah, I was.
I could see you being a striker. Up front. Little quick. I want to use quick as well.
I probably was back in the day when I was little, but then, as I say, everyone I didn't mature till a very older age.
Well,
you know what I mean?
What was the first Liverpool game you see? Live, maybe, over at Anfield?
I don't think the first game what I remember going to, like I went to games before that with like my dad and my uncles and stuff like that. But the first actual game that I remember going to, we lost, and it was against Grimsby Town.
What was it? Grimsby Town.
We lost in the cup. I think it was 2-1, and at the one game I can remember, obviously because we lost, that sticks out in the memory.
Paddy, what about family life growing up? What was it like in Liverpool when you grew up? Lovely?
Sound, know what I mean? Yeah. As my dad likes to say, we were born on the right side of Pilch Lane. So like my dad was born in another side, Page Moss. My dad grew up in like the 60s, early 70s. Like my dad tells me about having to wear rugby boots with the studs tuck out to go to school.
Is that right?
Because they had nothing, know what I mean? With a single mum, 4 lads. Like me uncle used to play for all different teams, so when he'd get like Burnley had scout him, Villa had scout him, his brothers, my dad and his uncles would go with him, and he said he'd just be walking around in like a Burnley kit or a Villa kit or an Ipswich kit because they'd give the family a few kits.
Yeah.
And like that's what they'd wear because they had nothing else to
So
wear.
were they fighters as well?
Your
uncle and your dad?
Yeah,
or?
me dad can have a scrap. Like my dad's nickname years ago was the Iron Hammer, so
Yeah?
my dad can bang with his left.
Yeah. Which is fair enough.
Did he give you a clout now and again? Because I used to get
When I
one.
deserved it, yeah, know what I mean? Like, when I deserved it, I did. I used to get a little smack around the ear.
What was you like at school, Paddy? Was you like clever, or was you like the
So,
class clown,
yeah.
have a laugh? And...
I was a bit of the both, to be honest, lad. I was, like, I got all my GCSEs, but in the last year, I got kicked out, but I got given extended study leave.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go on your record as getting expelled. You just get extended study leave.
Kicked out for what, Paddy? Sorry?
Well, I got caught selling like Lucozades and discos and stuff about 14 times.
Entrepreneur
Yeah,
skills.
I love discos, you.
So that went towards it. But in the end, it's crazy that you just asked me. I got kicked out for kicking a football on the yard.
No.
Is that right?
Yeah, me and little Webby, me and Jay Webb, teacher come out. Anyone kicks that ball? I kicked it. Webby kicked it. We went into school the next day. As soon as we walked into form, we were in the same form at that point as well. Got to go to the head teacher's office. We walked in. We had a letter given to us
Kicking the ball.
for kicking a ball on the yard. But then, luckily enough, it worked as a great thing because the week later, I took a fight on short notice and I was in the gym training every morning. I took a fight like 10 days later. I went for a jog the week later and was selling tickets outside the school at 8:30 in the morning for me fight. And all the teachers were coming out telling me to go away.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you remember your first fight or not?
Yeah. I was 16, fought in the Liverpool Olympia against a 24-year-old who'd already beat a lad from our gym who was older than me, and I just took him down for 3 rounds and sat on top of him. You know what I mean? And I was a proper scrawny
Better
kid.
school, though? Do you have a little punch up at school or not really?
No, not really. I had a few fights in like year 7, first year. That was about it. I didn't really... Wasn't
So
really
boxing
big.
was never in your mind? You just...
No, I went and done boxing for a few weeks when I was like in like year 6, year 7, so about 11, 12. And then I was meant to go and get me medical to fight, never went back. And then when I was 14, one of the lads, Kyle Wilson, showed me a fight in the youth club. He put the UFC on, Diego Sanchez versus Clay Guida, and I was just like, I need to have a go at that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
That's mad. They were just swinging at each other, punching each other in the face. 2 months later, I turned 15 and went to gym, January 20th, 2010. And as they say, the rest is history.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
So coming up then, 10th of December, you head to Vegas. You take on Gordon. What sort of fighter is he?
He's a tough fighter. Like he's had a lot of trials and tribulations outside the cage. You know what I mean? He's been legally dead for 2 minutes and then defibrillated back to life. Like he's had a lot of struggles himself with like his mental health, his depression and addiction. So I think with this we're gonna raise a lot of awareness for men to speak up more, which is nice. But I actually feel bad because I think I'm gonna knock him out in the first round.
I was just about to say, is it hard to fight someone you like?
Yeah, I know.
A little bit harder, isn't it?
Obviously, you don't want to hurt him, but
he can hurt you.
But he's going to try and hurt me, so it's that simple. He's going to come out and try and hurt me, so I'm going to hurt him before he has the chance.
So round 1, you're gonna...
Yeah, I'm going to come out and finish him fast.
Yeah?
Yeah, no messing about, lad.
We've done the bookies, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get a bet on that, lad. First round. Give him his due, he's tough. Not many people have finished him in the first. I think the only person to finish him in the first is former champion Charles Oliveira, but that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be champion, so I need to
When you
finish him
say
just like he did.
knock him down, you're talking about a kick?
Well, I can't give too much away, but I think I probably will knock him out with a head kick or a right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're top of your game and people always trying to have a go, you know. How do you deal with that?
I can't say nothing back anymore, lad.
I know, you've had some good scraps, didn't you, this time?
Yeah.
On social media
Yeah,
and
I mean
stuff like
social media, lad. I can't say nothing back anymore. I've had 2 accounts disabled on Instagram for bullying and harassment. When it's me who gets bullied and harassed, I just give it back. But because I've got a blue tick...
How does that work then? That's ridiculous.
I've had 2 accounts, lad. One with 187,000 followers got disabled. And then my second account had nearly 900,000 followers and got disabled. So now I just can't say anything back. I have to be smarter with it and say emojis instead of calling people.
Yeah.
Do you regret what you've said in the past, or...?
No.
People having a go at you, though.
People have a go at me, so I give it back.
Why do they not get banned?
It's crazy.
Because they're nobodies.
Yeah, some of the stuff what gets put on some of my comments, like, it's crazy how they get away with it. I don't understand it, but...
So are these British people, or can't you tell?
You can't really tell. A lot of them are... I always just think how sad their life must be, though, because
Keyboard warriors.
they're doing nothing with their lives, and they feel the need to talk about someone else who's actually doing something with their life. I have pity on them, to be honest. Like, I never used to do that. I used to think, who are you talking to? I'll smash your head in and comment that back. But now it's just...
Who's the guy who's called a lizard? Mark Zuckerberg?
Oh, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg.
What don't you like about him?
He owns Facebook and Instagram, and he's the one that puts all these rules in place where I can't say nothing back to people, but they can say what they want to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's actually not even Zuckerberg's fault, but he's the head of the company, so he's the one who's getting it.
What about Elon Musk then, but buying Twitter?
Well, I'm also banned on Twitter.
You must have done something wrong, Paddy. Come on.
Just calling people stupid fat idiots and stuff, you know what I mean? When they've given me, they've given me grief and I've said something back. So because I'm in the public eye, people report my stuff and my account gets took down. I could actually show you this, look. I'll open the Twitter app. When I open Twitter, your account is permanently suspended.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Just comes up straight away.
Garbage, isn't it?
So I can't like a comment, I can't comment back to no one. I still go on it to have a look every now and then just to see what's happening, but I don't care about
Do you
Twitter.
get upset about it or not when people are slagging you off?
I'm used to it, lad. It's been happening for over 10 years.
It's a little bit like footballers, I suppose. You know when you've had a bad game.
Yeah.
You don't even have a million people to tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, if you're not mentally strong, you're going to suffer.
Yeah, 100%.
Your confidence goes down, your belief goes down.
I think personally that's my biggest attribute, my mental strength. Like, I believe I'm the best in the world.
Yeah.
Even though I'm nowhere near fighting ranked opponents or for the belt, I still think I'm the best in the world. I don't think anyone could beat me.
Do you know, it's a tough game what you do. I don't know how you do it, but I remember listening to Molly talking about her career, your career, your buddies. That must have been hard, Molly losing the last fight, and it must have been a hard watch for you.
Yeah, it was. Very hard watch, you know what I mean?
She's in the same gym?
Yeah, same gym, we train all the time together, you know what I mean? I've watched the highs and lows throughout her career and the highs and lows through that fight camp, you know what I mean? We didn't even know if she'd end up doing that fight 4 or 5 weeks out because she had a few little niggles, a few little injuries, and she still got through it and she still went into the fight even though she wasn't 100%.
But her opponent was top class, yeah?
Her opponent's world class. No one else wanted to fight her opponents.
Yeah.
She is one of the best grapplers on the planet.
What's her name and where's she from?
Blanchfield. She's from Jersey, I think.
Is she?
But no one else wanted to fight that girl. She's an unbelievable grappler, and that fight was always grappler versus striker. If Molly could keep her on the feet, then she'd probably knock her out. If Blanchfield could get her down, then she'd probably submit her, and the latter happened, unfortunately.
What did you say to her after the fight? Did you just try and
just
pick her up a little bit?
Keep your head up. But she's took it very well. You know what I mean? If you've seen some of her interviews since, she's took it phenomenally well, and that's what she's like. She's been down lower than this before. So she'll come back up stronger once again.
So when you say, Paddy, the rankings, how far away are you from fighting?
From the World Championship?
Yeah.
I'm in no rush, you know. Like, people want me to start fighting people like Michael Chandler and Dustin Poirier now, and I'm like, do you not know how this sport works? You have to climb the rankings before you start fighting the top 5. So I'm going to be champion about 2025, 2026. I'm in no rush. I'm going to climb my way up the ladder and earn a lot of money while I do so.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Prize fighting. people say, oh, you should be fighting the best,
boxers,
should be doing
Tyson
this.
Fury now and people like that.
Yeah,
You know, it's not about...
This is prize fighting. I want to provide enough money for my fiancée, my unborn children, the rest of my family for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm going to do.
Do you know what you mentioned? And I hopefully you won't mind me bringing that up. You mentioned about mental health. Very emotional speech you made after your last fight to your friend Ricky. Can you talk about that?
As I say, like, I literally found out that he'd done that 5 hours before I was due to weigh in.
He took his own life, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Literally 5 hours before I was due to weigh in. I'll be honest, I bit me mate's head off at first because I woke up all dry mouth because we cut water weights throughout the night before to weigh in. And I had a message on my phone at like 4 in the morning and I was like, I bit me mate's head off. I was like, lad, Zest, what are you doing? Don't message me at this time, I'm weighing in the morning. And he was like, lad, have you heard? I was like, what do you mean have I heard? Go away, lad, I'm weighing in 5 hours. Why are you messaging me now at 4 a.m? Lad, Ricky's killed himself. I was just like, what? Like, I had to go next door, get me boxing coach. Just started crying my eyes out to him. It's just... And then it was crazy that morning, to be honest, because we've got a group chat with about 15 of the lads in and everyone woke up early. You know what I mean? Everyone was awake by like 5, half 5, 6.
Did he have previous problems or was it right out of the blue?
No, lad, like everyone says, he was the life and soul of the party.
Wow.
When he was there.
But he didn't talk to anybody and any problems he had?
Didn't feel like he could go and speak to people, obviously. So that's the whole reason why I said that the next day. Like, I found out 5 hours before me weigh-in. And then like I fought like 36 hours after me weigh-in. Yeah. And it was just like literally before I walked out, I nearly started crying. We were in the back, about to walk out, and luckily enough for me, my opponent came out to Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and we all just started singing it in the back, singing it before my song come on to walk out, and me, Molly, Paul, Ellis, Vince, Chris, we all just started singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and got me through it.
Got through it.
Then the crowd went
It could
black.
affect you big time, couldn't it?
Yeah, it did. Because I'll be honest, in the fight, my striking looked woeful. I wasn't crisp. I was just trying to take his head off. I was angry. You know what I mean? It was...
So in that game, your profession, you can be too angry rather than being controlled aggression?
I wasn't, in that fight, I was not controlled at all. I was thinking, I'm going to take your head off.
Was you thinking about him while you were fighting?
Him and also little baby Lou, who'd passed about 4 weeks before, a young boy who had been trying to help a lot, but he sadly passed away from his illness at 4 years of age. So terrible. I was thinking of him and Ricky. And if you watch the fight, I was just literally walking forward at Jordan Levitt trying to swing and take his head off.
Do you think there's enough help now with mental health stuff? And I think it's got better.
It's got better, but there's still not enough.
No, there's still a lot of people with problems and they don't come out and speak about it.
Yeah, I said that after my last fight, and there's still people in my city killing themselves left, right and centre. There's a lad called Frank who had a son who's like, he's just turned 2, and he took his life about a month ago, 2 months ago, and he was a promising DJ, gonna be, and he killed himself, lad. And he had a 2-year-old son, and the son probably won't even ever remember him.
That's shocking, isn't it? So how do you cope with that then, Paddy? I know you've got to be strong what you do. Have you, even at school, when you had, not rejection, but when things didn't go well, have you always been strong enough to say, I'll get over this?
You could say that, yeah, but like, I lost a fight a few years ago. I went into a fight. I had hand surgery. So you able to see the scars there.
Yeah.
And I went into the fight like 8 weeks later, or 10 weeks later. I got the wires took out my hand 6 weeks before. I'll never forget the doctors saying to me, I went, I'm fighting in 6 weeks in the Echo Arena. They were like, you're not. Like, I am. They brought like 3 doctors in to say to me, you're not fighting. I was like, no, I am fighting. Trust me. I felt like the whole weight of the show was on my shoulders. So I went into the fight and I got him in a choke in the first round, and literally the hand what had broke was underneath. So when I'm squeezing, I couldn't get the power on it.
Yeah.
I ended up burning my arms out. My arms were dead. Second round, come out, I punched him, broke my hand again. I had to fight another 3 rounds. I ended up losing a close decision. And after that fight, I just went into a deep, dark depression. Dark depression. I was waking up every morning crying for 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, every morning.
How bad was it, mate? Is it?
I thought about taking my own life,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yeah. I did, I thought. Because I'd already been offered to sign for the UFC twice at that point and said no, because I felt I weren't ready. So I thought, oh my God, I've said no to the UFC twice, I'm never getting signed now. They're just going to say no to me, I'm never getting signed. My hand's broke again, I need to get surgery again. I've just been embarrassed in my home city in front of everyone. I tried not to leave my house, you know what I mean? I stayed in my room. The missus would get up for work at like 7:30. She'd give me a kiss, she'd leave, and then any other day I'd just roll over and go to sleep. For about 3 months I'd just sit up and cry.
How do we get the message over to youngsters then that are, you know, what you've just told us, that are really struggling, they're scared to talk to anyone? What's the advice you would give them kids, aspiring footballers, boxers,
Whoever it is, yeah.
you know, cage fighting, whatever? Should we be teaching them more in school about it, mental health?
Yeah,
or?
100%. I don't think it gets spoke about enough.
I never had it at school, right?
It's just a normal guy. People walking down the street.
Yeah,
you know, it's not just sportsmen. It's like everybody.
I think social media plays a big part in it. As you like trolls on social media, fake accounts, especially the younger generation, because they're so honed in on social media. And
some people would say, Paddy, well, don't read it, don't use it, don't read it.
It's not as easy as that, especially for the kids. You know what I mean? Kids' lives revolve around social media. It really does. And I've seen like stuff on my social media where like 13, 14-year-old lads are taking their lives because of fake Facebooks and Instagrams that are getting made about them and spreading lies, stuff like that. But I always just say to people, like what I did, I bottled it up. I felt I shouldn't have these problems. I'm meant to be a fighter. I'm meant to be a strong man. There's no, I shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't have this. I shouldn't have to say to someone, because if I do, I'm weak. I did think that for a bit.
Yeah.
And then when I actually spoke to people, spoke to like me teammates in the gym, me coaches, me boxing coach, eventually mentioned it to me missus and a few of my friends, and it's crazy when people say like it takes a weight off your shoulders. It does.
It's astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. Many people go through this.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I thought about it, but I didn't have the bottle to go through with it. And now I'm so glad that I didn't, because if I did have the bottle, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
You go to Vegas, the fight, pray God, you'll knock him out first round. Ray, we're on.
Yeah, we're on, mate.
When you come back, Christmas, what's a typical Christmas for you and your family? At home or
at home? No, at home. I have 2 Christmas dinners, to be honest. I go to me missus's mum's and have a dinner about 2 o'clock, have a dessert, and then I'll have a little nap, and then I'll go to my mum's for like 5 o'clock, dinner number 2 in me ma's. Yeah, that's how I roll.
Oh, you've had a few, yeah.
No. I don't. I actually don't. Hold on a minute. When you get 63, we'll see what your belly's like. See what your belly's like.
Yeah, I'm breathing in there as I said.
No, I do like a beer. I don't eat a lot. I like a beer. I saw you tucking
and a Christmas pudding. You like Christmas pudding?
Oh, I do like Christmas pudding.
See, I don't like Christmas pudding.
Oh, I do.
Not in all mince pies. I think they're disgusting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't understand how you can have a pie cold. Pie has to be hot.
Well, it's different, isn't it? It's not a meat pie, it's a mince pie.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, no, I like a bit of Waitrose mince pies are brilliant, absolutely.
Yeah,
the posh ends there, Waitrose.
Paddy, come on. What was your worst Christmas present you've ever had?
I don't even know, you know, to be honest.
I got my missus a can of beans. And it was 25% as well. Less fat. It was even worse.
Yeah, it cost you $4 million. That was the first one.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm with now. You have to have a laugh about that, didn't you?
Well, you'd have got my belly.
I'm the worst, lad. Like, last year I went to the Asda on Christmas Eve to get Laura some slippers and pyjamas and dressing gown.
Candles.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. I got her some bath bombs, and she's like, I can't use them. I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, it makes me skin flare up. Can't do right for doing wrong.
Come to Vegas, will you?
Yeah, of course.
When will the next big fight be after that? Would you plan it for like February, March?
March. They're saying they're coming back to the UK in March, so we'll see. Yeah. We'll see, but I don't even know if they'll want me to fight in the UK, lad. They know I put money on the sheets on pay-per-views, lad. So they probably want me in Vegas or New York.
Why not? You're professional.
Yeah.
What about the YouTube boxing scene? Is that a joke to you? Or?
Yeah, they're a gang of idiots. You know what I mean?
Really?
Give Jake Paul his due now. He's training that much. he probably could beat some professional boxers. Know what I
Could
mean?
he?
Yeah, because he's got that much. He's got unlimited funds, and he hasn't got to do anything else. He hasn't got to go and do a job. You know what I mean? All he's got to do is box.
Yeah.
And he gets the best coaches in, gets the best nutritionists in, and stuff like that. So Jake Paul is actually not that bad now, even though I think his fights are fixed.
What do you make of
Really?
John Fury?
Oh, John Fury had bingo. You know what I mean? John Fury can actually have a go, lad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, John Fury had bingo. Tommy can't have a go, like, but John can.
Yeah. Looks a nutter, doesn't he?
Is that the dad?
Yeah.
Oof, scared me.
Oh,
he sat there, he looked at me, and I was looking away. I'm like,
I've met him myself and I shook his hand and went,
yeah.
Jesus,
Oh, yeah,
lad,
yeah.
they're big hands.
You wouldn't want to come in at 2 o'clock in the morning when he told you in at midnight,
his
would
hands
you?
are about that big, lad. It's just like, whoa.
You can see why Tyson's that good.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
after
can.
pulling his old man.
100%.
Definitely.
Do you like Tyson? I
Yeah.
find him fascinating.
He is, he's amazing. But as I
Clever
said,
guy.
like, I love it the way he brought the men's mental health into the spotlight a few years ago. You know what I mean? He was one of the first ones that brought it up and let everyone know that even when you're world heavyweight champion, it still affects you. It doesn't matter. People think, oh, because you're fighters, or oh, look how much money you're in, or look at the fame you've got. That doesn't change how you feel.
Look at some of the pop stars, the greats that ended up, you know, in tragedy. You know, they've got everything, and yet they're unhappy. You know, it's horrible. Go back to Jake Paul. You honestly think these fights are fiddled? Yeah.
I don't think the Tyron Woodley knockout was fixed, because when you get knocked out like that and you land face first, if you're not unconscious, you're going, you can't help it. It's a human reaction. But I seen an angle of a punch where he had Anderson Silva with the other day when he sat down and he didn't even hit him.
Really?
What YouTubers would you like to box? Any of them?
Any of them.
Yeah. The money's right.
It's an easy payday. You know what I mean? I don't want to box any of them. I don't care about them. I do this properly and professionally against some of the best fighters in the world. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But if any of them want to pay me millions of pounds and to beat them up, I'm all for it.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Conor McGregor, that's an interesting one. He tried to have a go at boxing, but he took on the wrong.
He's not fighting a YouTuber though. He's fighting one of the best boxers of all time.
Absolutely, he took the wrong guy on.
No, he didn't, lad. He got paid more than anyone else has ever been paid, lad. He killed it. You know what I mean? He smashed its head in, and he's forever now. His family's never gonna have to work a day in their life.
Is it right he turned up at your mum's house once?
He was meant to have, yeah, but I think he knocked on the wrong door. Swear, lad.
Why did he do that? Why did he come?
When he was on that mad bender in Liverpool years ago, when there was videos of him in a treehouse like that, he came. He was meant to have come to my house, lad, because he was with another Scouser at the time. But my mum had, like a camera. You know what I mean? Not a ring doorbell, because it was well before them times. It was like 2016. But my mum had a camera, so obviously I rang me mum, was like, hey, check the cameras there, because if McGregor's knocked at our house, it's getting videoed and put on me Insta immediately.
Yeah.
And he never, you know what I mean? But I wish he did, because it would have been like, yes, Con, what's happening? We going for a bevy?
Celebrations, fantastic celebrations when you win a fight. Anything planned? I know you can't give too much away.
I don't have nothing planned. Or everything I do after a fight, it just happens.
Natural.
It just happens. The adrenaline takes over and I go banyans. I just can't help it.
Yeah.
Have you seen what the Aussies do?
No.
Like Taito with Vasser and like Volkanovski and that, they whip their shoe off, spit in it, and then pour a bevy in it.
Oh,
it's disgusting.
Why would you do that?
Disgusting.
Shoey.
Absolutely a shoey.
Why would you do that?
It's fucking disgusting, lad.
Oh, that's
knocks me sick. I'd rather have a nice ice cold can of cherry coke.
Paddy, your last celebration, teabagging.
Yeah.
Now, explain to Alan won't have a clue what teabagging is. Do you know what teabagging
I
is?
drink coffee.
Paddy, explain what teabagging is. Come on.
Well, teabagging, the reason I know it, like, you kill someone and then you stand over the dead body on Call of Duty and you go, know what I mean? You do that to them.
Well, I couldn't do that anyway.
And my last opponent said he was going to twerk on me.
You say saggy things, but...
So where he said he was going to twerk on me, I just said, you're not going to beat me, so I'm going to teabag you when I win.
Really?
So as soon as I choked him and stood up, he got teabagged. Yeah, it's a game on the console.
Well, he don't do things like that.
Way after your time.
Oh, hold on a minute. See,
I play. I've got 5 kids.
Rubbish. Stop lying.
I know Call of Duty. Don't worry about that. Paddy, do you play all them games?
Yeah. I have a little go.
What's your favourite?
I play FIFA the most probably, but as I say, FIFA, Call of Duty, and then...
Well, you're always playing Everton, aren't you? No, you just showed me as we walked in. You beat Arsenal in a.
Oh no, that's
Football
Footy Manager, lad.
You like
Footy
that as well?
Manager on the iPad or the laptop.
Who's your best player on the Football Manager?
I've literally only just... I went and bought an iPad yesterday.
Yeah, right,
Because
okay.
I know what I'm like on it.
Yeah.
It kills so much time for me, especially in fight camp when I'm dieting.
Yeah.
I think about food, so I just don't, and I just sit there. I've just bought Jude Bellingham on it for 80 million. Absolute bargain. We need
So how
Jude.
much- how
Jude,
much-
the Reds, lad. January. See you there.
The only problem you have, Paddy, if there's a good World Cup.
It's England, though, lad. They're not going to have a good World Cup, are they?
What about when you say dieting? How much do you have to lose? A couple of stone?
Yeah.
Do you?
Like in America, I got up to like... I love me food, Al. Love me food.
Don't you like your drink as well? Not really.
Not really. As I say,
that's where you're going wrong. You got both.
I'm terrible
I don't eat.
I'm terrible for fizzy drinks, so I love cherry Coke and Coca-Cola. Like I can drink 7 cans of
I am
Coke in a
bruised,
day.
all right.
Yeah, I'm bruised. Nice.
And that's major calories. But in America, I got up to like £209.
So 15
About
stone?
15 stone, yeah. And when I fight and weigh in just under 11, I think.
Look at the food you eat in America.
Oh, in America, it's next
unbelievable.
level,
You
lad.
get so much food.
Breakfast, pancakes, and
And I don't stop. I don't have a moment where it's, I'm full now.
Yeah.
I just keep eating.
going, and then you really.
And then end up in a food coma, sit here, fall asleep for an hour, wake back up, go back in.
no.
Like in McGregor's pub, we went to McGregor's pub and Molly was on one. Molly was drinking all the booze. I just kept eating, got the meat sweats, and I ended up falling asleep in a chair for half an hour and woke back up while all them were partying.
What does your missus say when you put all that weight on?
Yeah, she's
She
not.
must go, how'd you do that? Put all that weight on and lose it all.
Yeah, she's not that happy. We're getting married in May, lad, and she's like, "You're not gonna be fat for this wedding," you know what I mean? So, but I know, lad, like, I have a nutritionist who's my S&C coach, Paul Reed. To be honest, he's changed my body. Like, when I was fighting 3 years ago, I was still a child. I never done any sort of weights. I didn't listen to anyone. I was just a fighter then, literally, just a fighter. I got through stuff with my heart and my determination, where now I'm an athlete.
It's like a jockey though, isn't it? A jockey, they have to lose weight.
Oh, and I feel for them. I know a few jockeys like George and that lad, they have to make weight like multiple times.
Every day.
Yeah.
Could not do that. Luckily enough, I have to be that weight for like 30 minutes to get on the scales.
Oh, you come off the stage, you can pack it
Oh
in.
yeah, like when I fought in March, I had a bit too much, so I weighed in at 155, and then they weighed me with my jeans, and not unlike before I went to venue the next day, and I was 190.
Whoa.
Put 35 pound on in like
No.
36 hours.
Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, do what you want.
That's
Once you weighed in, you made weight.
You call people mushrooms, is that right?
Yeah,
Stuff
I've got a load of them.
Have you got loads of, come on, give me a few phrases, mate.
People are mushrooms, people are lizards, people are sausages.
So mushrooms, what's that, mushrooms?
I don't know.
What does that mean? A lizard is...
A reptile.
Oh, well, I think I know that.
Yeah, I say sausages, helmet. You obviously know what
yeah,
that one
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Know what I mean? Like, they're the ones that I can get away with calling people on like social media now and then, but like, I can't call anyone a maggot anymore. Know what I mean?
No?
No, maggots frowned upon. Can't say that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird, isn't it?
Like I said that, I had an altercation, you could say that. Some mushroom from Spain tried to steal it on me at the UFC in March, and I ended up his name now is hand sanitizer boy, because when he tried to steal it on me, I bounced the bottle of hand sanitizer off his head. I don't even know what his real name is. He's hand sanitizer boy, and in that altercation, I said to him, "Oh, who are you talking to, you little maggot? Come and do something." And a lot of idiots on social media said that I said F.
All right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
got you.
and they just took it. People tried to... I was like, do you really think I'd say something homophobic when one of my best friends is Molly?
Yeah.
It's just, people just blow your mind, lad. People,
Yeah, so cool,
they hear what they want to hear. They don't actually listen.
Wow. It is. I don't know why you bother. I know it's a money
Well,
spinner.
yeah.
But I don't know why you bother. My daughter does mine because if I've had a few bevies, someone gives me stick, I'll give it back, and you just get in trouble.
Yeah, when it comes to Twitter, I'm glad I don't have it no more, because that's what I always used to get in trouble on, because people would rile me up and I'd just say something just to do their head in.
We see why people do get away.
Where do you think you're going to settle down? Stay in Liverpool? You'll always stay
I'll
on?
always... I'm Scouse
Not
born and
down
bred, lad.
Southport way?
Never.
Or up in the Wirral?
No, never. If anything, I'll move to Formby and try and move in next to Klopp.
Hey, I've got to ask you about your phone book. You must have so many good celebrity names in there.
Yeah, but
Who's the biggest one you think? Oh, he's the biggest. Not Alan Brazil, other than Alan Brazil.
Stormzy, Steve Aoki, a DJ, Ivan Toney.
All right.
Mates with Ivan.
Well, he's unlucky, wasn't he, for the England squad?
Yeah, he should have.
And he scored 2 goals against City.
I texted him the other day when he scored 2 against City, saying,
brilliant.
yes, lad, show that idiot Southgate what he's missing.
Man, he's in a bit of trouble, isn't he, for betting?
Yeah, but...
Well, look, I don't see the problem.
I don't see the problem. He's not betting on himself. I don't see the problem at all. As long as he's not betting on himself to get a yellow card and then 2-footing someone.
Yeah,
you know
I know
what I mean?
somebody used to do that.
Yeah.
I'll get me coat. who else? No.
Yeah. No, Al.
Yeah, all right. He can wind the clock up. He can.
So when you get this big world title fight again, right? You say when you're maybe 24, 25, where do you want it to be? Liverpool?
Anfield.
Vegas?
Anfield.
Oh, yeah,
Anfield.
I am going to bring the UFC to Anfield. I know I am. Dana says, we're not going to do it, there's no roof on the stadium. He also said 10 years ago we'll never have women in the UFC. And then a star came along called Ronda Rousey. I am that star. I have came along and I will have him doing Anfield in the next 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine walking down the tunnel.
This
is Anfield.
Yeah, if they done Anfield as well, with the stand getting done, it's going to be 60,000 anyway.
Yeah.
I think it'd be the biggest gate they've ever had, because obviously seats on the pitch,
be at
least 70,000.
Brilliant.
Like,
So this World
biggest
Cup
gate.
coming up then, right? Qatar, I know it's strange, it's Christmas. Scousers they're Liverpool or Everton. Are they really England fans? Are you an England fan? I don't think you
I don't
are,
really follow international football. I don't care about it. It's ruined the season.
It's weird.
It's just this one's even worse because it's ruined the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'll fight for it.
But this break might help Liverpool.
Yeah, it might get Diaz back, get Jota back. I know what you mean, but Scousers just aren't into international football. We don't see why we should stand arm in arm with fans who sing Always the Victims week in, week out and sing about 97 dead fans. You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting. Why? And what's the other one? Feed the Scousers and that. Why should we support England? I've seen a video of England fans singing "We all hate Scousers." Why should we support England?
And yet some great Liverpool players played for England, didn't they?
When it comes to cricket and rugby and every other sport, I want England to win and do well. But I think England are going out in the group to Wales and USA.
Alan would be happy with that.
Oh, come on.
As a Scottish...
What's something you having a go at me all day?
Well,
yeah, you definitely would as a jock.
Yeah,
come on.
of course he would.
I wouldn't admit it, though.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't think the group's as easy as what people are making out, if I'm being honest.
It's not.
They should do, but I think Gareth Southgate is too cautious.
Too defensive.
I think that could cost.
Yeah.
I think they will go through, but it won't be. I don't think it'll be plain sailing. I think if you just took the handbrake off and let them get at it, go on, just express
Gareth
yourself.
Southgate? One of your phrases, Paddy. What is Gareth Southgate?
A sausage. He is like.
Sausage.
If you're playing 5 at the back, you deserve to go out in the group stage. Simple as. It's the most boring football in the world.
Yeah. So, who do you have down to? England ain't going to win the World Cup.
Nah.
Who's going to win it?
I think it's written in the stars for Argentina to win it.
Do you? Lionel Messi's last World Cup.
Yeah, and I saw the thing the other day. We've seen he's played 993 professional games.
Yeah, could
so
be
if he gets to the
Would
final,
that make him the best ever player in history?
I think he is the best ever player in history.
Pele, Maradona.
I don't think you can do that. It goes in order of like generations. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have Pele there. I'd have Garrincha over Pele.
Yeah.
Garrincha.
Well, that's going back a long time.
Garrincha, then Maradona,
Rivellino,
then Cruyff, then Zidane,
Cruyff was
then
great.
Messi.
Van
You know what I mean?
Basten. That's some great players over the years.
That's
I'd
the
love
order.
to put Kenny in there as well, Douglas. But, I love Douglas.
We'd have to put Kenny in there at 100%.
I love Douglas.
Possibly the best player who ever played for Anfield.
I'm sure you've seen the Ronaldo interview. What do you make of all that?
No, I haven't watched it all. I've seen
yeah.
little snippets of it, but he thinks he's bigger than the club, doesn't he? Know what I mean?
No one's bigger than the club.
No one's bigger than the club.
He's
never
got to be
will
a mushroom, no?
Yeah, he is. He's a proper,
I tell you,
proper
right,
raging
you would have
helmet.
loved George Best.
Yeah, I would have loved George Best.
Bestie was a great guy.
Definitely.
So tell me, we spoke about the bad times, the low. You're in a good place at the moment, I can tell.
Yeah.
So what's it like being you? You happy at the moment? Really happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Like, I can't complain. Know what I mean? I've got the best fans in the world. Like, I'm adored and loved by my fans, and I love them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be where I am without them.
And you'll take a few to Vegas with you?
Yeah, I'll be taking a lot to Vegas, Scouse Invasion. But then, not even just that, as I say, I've got...
Around America?
Yeah, I've got me fiancée who like looks after me whole life. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be able to crack on without her. I've got my gym family who are there for me every step of the way, any problem I've got. I've got my actual family who are always there as well. As I say, my dad's my biggest supporter, always has been, always will be. Been through thick and thin and sacrificed years of his life for us. And then me mates from by ours, as I say, me day ones who I've went to school with, I've grew up with, and know they haven't got no hidden agenda. That's the only thing when you get to this point, when you meet new people and
yeah, they all would have been on your side.
You don't,
celebrities.
Yeah, you don't know if they've got a hidden agenda against you.
How do you want to be remembered?
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Coming out of Anfield, winning it.
I want to, like I always say, if you do MMA or any sort of fighting sport, and you think anyone can beat you, you're in the wrong game. This isn't football. This isn't a team sport. You're in there on your own. If you think anyone can beat you, go and do netball, lad.
That's what we thought in 2004 when we were unbeaten.
Yeah.
The Arsenal, that. As a joke, though. Oh. Went over his head, that one.
No, I was thinking I was going to ask him next, that's why. So, Paddy, it's mental health. Last little message to people who are struggling out there from you, please.
Well, the first thing, it's not even the people who are struggling. I always say it's that everyone needs to... It's nice to be nice. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everyone should treat others how they like to be treated first and foremost, because then we won't have as many of these problems as we have if people treat each other nicely. But like, as I say, no one saw it coming with Ricky. So it's not as if you can say, oh, prevent it by that. It's just people need to speak more. People need to go to their mates and talk to each other. How are you? You're all right? And if you're feeling down, feeling depressed, say to your mate, oh, no, what, lad, I'm not doing well at the minute. I feel in a bad place. I said that in our group chat a couple of weeks ago with the lads. I was like, lad, I don't care if something happened to you when you was 4 or something happened yesterday. If you need to talk about it, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like I said in my post-fight interview, I'd rather me mate cry on my shoulder than have to carry his coffin next week.
Brilliant. Guys, I really enjoyed that.
Cheers.
I'm gutted
Cheers,
we're
Paddy.
finished.
Little cheese with the iron brew.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's unfortunate. That's time at the bar. A big thanks to Paddy Pimblett, Paddy the Baddy, for being so open. We'll see you next time, and good luck in Vegas, pal.
Thank you very much.
Really
it's been
enjoyed
my
it.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Nice one for having me.
Lovely, well done. Brilliant.